Welcome back to Savvy Serena. Today I am going to do a quick tip about sponges. One of the things that I'm starting to do is I bought these sponges right here, just regular, sponges. And what I'm going to do to save on money is I'm going to cut these sponges in half. Or what looks half to me. I don't know if it's half or not. But I'm going to cut these sponges in half. What brought this video on is I'm noticing more and more people are using sponges to wash their dishes with. And this is a good way to reutilize a sponge and make it last a little bit longer is by cutting them in two. Now, the reason why I'm cutting them in two and I have so many of them is I'm going to put numbers on them. A lot of people don't know that you shouldn't keep your sponge no more than a month. So what I'm going to do right now, we're in the month of March, so I am going to put a 3 on my sponge, and I'm going to go through and I'm going to label them with the numbers. So I labeled all my sponges with numbers. Then that way, I'm going to start using the number 3 since we're in the month of March. And at the end of the March, it'll remind me to go to sponge number 4. And I'm going to keep doing this, and I'll have to buy some more once I get on 10 to remind me to switch my sponge once a month. I told my daughter uses sponges as well, and she was wondering how long to use it. Well, 1 month, but there's something you need to do in between your sponge usage, and you need to do this once a week. A sponge that is wet and put it inside a bowl. See, this is wet. Take a sponge that is wet, put it inside a glass bowl, and put it up in your microwave and microwave it for 1 minute. And what that's going to do is it's going to steam your wash, your sponge, and disinfect it. You want to do this once a week. And then after it's done, you can wipe out your microwave. See, it put a steam up in there. Now I can wipe this out and see if you'll notice at the bottom of the bowl there's a little bit of water. That sponge is going to be really, really hot. So you want to be careful. That bowl's hot. I need an oven mitt. But you're going to need a... Now I can wipe down my microwave, and I've disinfected my sponge. Once it cools down, remember that sponge is hot, let it cool down, and then put it in your dish drainer to dry. Final tip for you today are these SOS wool cleaning pads. You've seen me use them in my cleaning videos when I'm cleaning other people's houses. And I normally throw mine away because I don't want to spread germs from one house to the next. I don't use these often, that's why I don't have a used one. But if you're using these in your own home for everyday purposes to clean or whatever, your pots and pans, what you can do to keep these things from rusting is put them inside a lunch bag, like a sandwich bag, and stick them in the freezer, and it stops them from rusting. And then the next time you need to use it, just pull it out of the freezer, clean what you need to clean, and put it right back in that sandwich bag, and that'll stop it from rusting, and you'll get your money's worth from it. So I hope you enjoyed these tips. If you did, don't forget to give me a thumbs up, and like, share, and subscribe. Y'all come back now. You hear?